Perdition Emperor Dragon, Dragonic Overlord the Great Deck Profile. Hi guys, this is my deck list and you can change the ratios of the cards according to your liking. Enjoy the video with lo-fi anime beats as background music and also comment, are you excited for G? Deck recipe. Clan Kagero. Deck overview. Main card of this deck. Perdition Emperor Dragon, Dragonic Overlord the Great. Finally, Overlord for Legion is here. Try to use his ability to attack rear and stand and retire a rear when it attacks. Deck's versatility. Since this deck has Overlord, Pain Laser and Vortex, so this deck can deal with any deck whether it needs to retire or restand or critical. This has everything. Importance of Gojo. With this deck it is somewhat difficult to increase drop zone for Legion, so try to keep Gojo to use his drop to draw ability to fill drop. Variety in grade 3s. Since this deck has 3 legions you can use any, so you don't have to worry about which grade 3 to keep in hand, but if you want to avoid resist then you might want to keep Overlord. Points to remember during match. Filling the drop. Try to get to Legion as fast as possible, so try to maximize the drop to draw of Gojo and don't rely too much on Maliko, since opponent can counter that with calling the resist cards in that column. How to use Overlord. When you attack rear with him and restand him you get to retire a rear guard and you can retire the other intercept with this, and when you attack the Vanguard you again gets to retire a unit, so you empty 4 rear circles. Where to call the other Overlord. Try calling the other Overlord or Neo Flame in the back row. If you call on the front you have to retire them to use Overlord's ability, which will lead you to have no intercept, which is pretty bad, so try calling them to back rows. When to ride Vortex. Ride him when you prioritize retiring. Try to use him before giving 5 damages to your opponent to use his skill, and try to counter charge with Maliko and for power use. Makuraga, which gains 5k when unit is retired. When to ride Pain Laser. With CB1 you can retire an whole column and use combination of Maliko and Makuraga for counter charging, and a big column with Makuraga's ability to gain 5k. List of replacements. Grade 1 replacements. You can use for counter charge and other if you want more of drop and draw. Grade 2 replacements. Using these will contribute to stability of the deck, so you can use any of these, and if you want to make your opponent call in the back row then use these 10k cards. Grade 3 replacements. Use these if you want more restands in the deck. If you want a more Nouvelle based deck then use these. Thank you watching my Perdition Emperor Dragon, Dragonic Overlord the Great Deck Profile, and comment if you are excited for G.